So I've heard a few things about Toronto. One, it's got the best Chinese food in the West. And two, in the summer, it's the best city in the world.
Aw, shit.
Here we go again.
Oh, Canada.
Yeah.
It's worth the drive from Boston. You want to go?
Shout out Vince Carter.
Let's daddle.
Skedaddle.
Squirt it on me.
Hey, yo.
Shout out DeMar DeRozan.
Never tried that taco. It's so good.
You're lying.
No, not lying.
Degrassi.
Shout out Scotty Barnes.
Daddle.
Skedaddle.
It's a good thing Canadians have free healthcare because with all these food options,
Look at my skin, perfect.
Now turn the camera to the back of your head.
Maple syrup.
Started raining a little bit. Clear view of Niagara Falls, all to myself.
Yeah.
Danielle Marshall.
Lobster go.
Carlos Delgado. Go Red Sox. Morris Peterson.
Leftovers about to be crazy.
I know a bathroom hate to see me come in.
you want to go?
Check it out. So I heard Canada has the best Chinese food in North America. Better than Boston? We'll have to see it to believe it. I have my doubts. So what we're doing is we're taking a family trip. Oh, and for the special occasion, we got a new whip. Toronto is not ready for us.
Hello.
Louis Vuitton bag? That's yours?
What? Why you guys so late?
You know, we sleep in.
I know this is you.
8 hours later.
What's up, everybody? We are finally back in Toronto. You know, it's your boy, Evan Yee of the Fake Food Show.
Back in Toronto? You never been?
It's my first time in Toronto. You know, we finally arrived after a long 8-9 hour drive. I don't know, we stopped a few times, but it didn't feel that long, you know? I slept like a baby throughout, you know? How about you?
Must have been nice.
No?
I was watching TikTok.
Feel good to be back in Canada?
Oh yeah. How many years? Oh, feel good.
The air's different.
Environment look just like a United States.
People seem friendlier here already. Also, for some reason, I want some maple syrup. And I want to use the metric system.
Want to find a restaurant?
I already asked my followers.
Where?
Kanji Queen. Per the recommendations of you guys recommended Kanji Queen. We got into Toronto late. This is the only location that's open at this time. So if this is the one location that sucks, it's only because it's late. And usually I'm skeptical about franchises and places with multiple locations, but a lot of people said it's good. With over 9 locations in the greater Toronto area, it's become a staple in Toronto's Chinese food scene. But I'm always a little skeptical when there's so many locations. Like, is it that good or is it watered down? Yang Chow Chow Fan, a favorite of countless Chinese families, including our own, it incorporates shrimp, pork, eggs, and various vegetables that create the perfect fried rice. The rice is like yellow rice, it's like Mexican rice.
The egg.
Better than your golden fried rice?
Still didn't point look good. Looks beautiful. But the taste not enough.
Needs more MSG.
Yeah, too front.
It looks good, but there's no substance.
Ong Choi, aka water spinach, is my grandma's favorite. And you know, we have to do what grandma says, because you know, she's the boss. And I'm not a big vegetable person, but when I saw this with the steam coming out of it, as if it were in slow motion, I put it all in my mouth, and I soon found out I f***ed up.
Hot. Kanji, aka Juk. And now I see why they're called the Kanji Queen. With so many options, I felt really overwhelmed, I can't even lie. We didn't know how big the portions were gonna be. We were each gonna order one for ourselves, but the waiter looked at us like we were some sickos, like sick people, and said 3 was enough for the whole table. Hey man, if you call yourself Kanji Queen, it's gotta be the best in the world, right? Unless there's a place called Kanji King. That's also sexist, because who's to say the king is better than the queen? So we ordered the Peidan Saoyok Juk, which is the pork in the preserved egg kanji. Pretty standard. Tastes the same. Better than Boston?
I feel like it's about the same, but I'm not an expert.
That would surprise you.
call yourself kanji queen, you can't have bad kanji, right? There's a lot more selection, 20 different options of kanji. We got the fish one. That one was surprisingly really good too.
David, how come you don't quite a duck?
Next we got duck, which I feel has surpassed the chicken and is a must order every time we get duck. I think of the scene in A Christmas Story when they chop the head off. Not gonna lie, pretty racist scene, but I do love the movie. Fragile. So while me and my dad did most of the ordering, my grandpa did order this chashu, which is barbecue pork with a side of beans.
Why do they serve the dishes with beans?
I think it's that they follow Hong Kong. Yeah, Hong Kong always do that.
Hong Kong do it the right way?
Yes, I make you fry it.
Speak for yourself. You've been eating all the beans.
It's been very nice. It's sweet.
Chashu is drenched with sauce. Chashu a little on the leaner side.
Wonton noodle soup. I feel this was a personal mission for my dad because it seemed everywhere we went, he got a bowl of wonton noodle soup, which he didn't even share. He just ate it all to himself. You can definitely see why he did not share.
Dad, how's the wonton soup?
Better than Boston.
What makes it better?
But normally it's shrimp and pork, no? Or this is just shrimp?
Next is the beef rice rolls, aka ngao cheng. If you followed us for a while, you would know our family doesn't play about rice rolls, especially the beef ones. Every time we go eat dim sum, it's a must. I don't care if it's 10 p.m. on a weekday, if you have it on the menu, we're ordering it. Something that's very lacking in Boston is all-day dim sum, 24-hour dim sum.
The rice roll connoisseur. How was their beef rice rolls?
It was good. Satisfied my craving.
I still say the place that we had in Hawaii, I still love that one.
Tim Ho Wan? They are Michelin star, but that's in Hong Kong. I like the one in Hawaii because it was beautiful weather and we were by the beach.
One rice roll isn't enough, right? So we got the chang fun with the sirloin beef. Did I mention we like rice rolls? Classic tourist move on my part. I saw this on the menu with a picture. They got me. They trapped me. But I ordered it and it was the best thing I had all night.
That's crazy. That was good. Did you try it?
I like the sirloin.
I think for sure the star of the show is the rice roll with the sirloin though. And the beef.
Soft and tender.
Just like you.
I keep saying it was so freaking delicious. I would finish it, but we got more to eat tomorrow.
Moments later.
Clean plate club.
How's the food?
Good. Lawson's a really good too. Here is a really good too.
Which one's better though?
So it took better.
Joyful Garden better.
I think this place is good. Joyful Garden is so played out. Kind of sick of it.
That's our family's go-to. I bet you they don't make better Mai Tais here though.
Shout out Duck. Shout out Lisa.
I will say for a huge chain, I thought the quality wasn't gonna be as good because there's so many locations. But overall, each dish was pretty good. I did a good job ordering.
Oh yes.
You always do a good job ordering. Not really with the cooking sometimes.
Everything pound for pound, each dish was good. There was no like one dish that brought the rating down. Pleasantly surprised, first day in Toronto, first night in Toronto, A+.
So with our first day in the books and we ask for our to-go boxes, my mom and grandpa fight over the bill. Is it really a family meal without family fighting over a check?
Mad he lost.
Look at him. But here's the thing, Chinese grandpa tried to pay, but he doesn't have Canadian money on him. He just he has American dollars on him, so I don't know how that was gonna work.
Can't wait to see what tomorrow has in store.
I can see why Tim Hortons is good though. First time trying. When in Rome, you know, when in Canada. Better than Dunkin' Donuts, I'll say that.
First time I heard it.
I wouldn't expect you to know it.
Tastes good or what?
I don't know, you try it.
Look, it's the same.
It looked the same, but the quality is doughier. All right, so the thing about Tim Hortons is any like super popular franchise, I'm a big hater. I pride myself in being the biggest hater. And I wanted to hate Tim Hortons. It's not bad. Can't eat too much. We have a big day of eating ahead. We're eating dim sum today. I asked you guys for Rex and you guys said any dim sum place in Markham will be good. A lot of my followers who gave us advice on this Toronto trip, they said that Markham has the best Chinese food in the Toronto area.
Have her do it. Do you know what is it?
What? So the grandparents wanted dim sum. There's the most dim sum places per capita in Markham right now. Let's check it out.
New Century Plaza, make your way through all these herbal Chinese shops, flower shops, ginseng, and I kid you not, 100 pictures of these two guys. And as you make your way to the back, you'll find a Chinese restaurant, coincidentally named New Century Restaurant. A classic dim sum spot that has Cantonese dinner at night, and I assume a place for parties, banquets, baby celebrations, and weddings. Not a bad place to get married, if I do say so myself. So Chinese grandpa, how's it look?
That restaurant set up not bad. The restaurant very nice. So far so good. Quite the food.
All this looks good to you, I promise it tasted better in person. And it's funny looking at these clips, we had no idea that this would be the best dim sum meal we would ever have.
Dad, what do you think so far?
It's good, very good.
You're just saying that for the camera?
No, the size of the dim sum is huge. It's good.
So if this place was in Boston, would you think you would come here more?
Probably every day.
How about you, Moy?
It's the best dim sum I've ever had.
Shut up.
I like it. My opinion.
Mom?
It's very good.
Okay, Anthony Bourdain.
Everything there, actually. Very tasty.
Very good. I really like these ones. Ham soy go.
Oh.
We definitely ordered with our eyes because we were so hungry. We ordered a lot.
So my dad drove 8 hours. He says it was worth the drive, so just for this dim sum. I haven't even tried it yet. Everyone's raving about it. Everyone says it's really good. I've been busy getting B-roll and shots. Life of a content creator, you know? We'll see how it is. I'm skeptical. I think it's all hype.
Turnip cakes, my favorite all-time dim sum dish.
No words. Pure joy that I'm living in right now, but pure sadness that I have to leave.
It's big. It look good. Another one. Never tried that taco. It's so good.
You're lying.
No, not lying. Number one is really big, and the shrimp is tasty, but it's crispy. Beautiful.
Wow.
It's really pretty because sometimes,
Squirted on me.
Hey, yo.
man, I want to swim in that.
Try this one. Don't make eye. What is different?
Probably the same.
Have some egg? Well, not much things inside.
Chinese sausage.
There's a little pieces. Of this one is not much different. You know, this is okay.
Hear that, Joyful Garden? Your low my guy still the same. I feel like it's like a pro tip not to eat this because it'll fill you up. Basically all rice. The taste is good. I like the low my guys with a lot more filling. There was not much filling in this one, but still, the taste was very prominent.
What?
Yeah?
Yeah. Yeah, order two. Oh, yeah. Order is special just for the camera. Ever longer. You at home. I'm so good.
Really beautiful, huh?
Yeah, but they're making it outside like a pier. Different. The different make the ham sui gong. And here, look at that. Really juicy. You know? I got the juice.
I'm gonna say this up and close and personal to you guys. Candid camera, it's not fair. It's not fair.
It's like you gotta move to Toronto now.
Why do some people in places have access to this type of food and we don't? Shout out to Joyful Garden, #1 Chinese restaurant that we go to in Boston. Doesn't compare. Joyful Garden does have the best Mai Tais though, still, #1.
Shout out Duck.
Char siu bao.
Steam, not roast.
Better than Melee Wa, which isn't saying much.
Sorry, I'm shaky. Does it show that I'm shaky?
Jimakao.
Lock-in twin.
They're completely different inside.
I thought it was gonna be red bean.
Yeah, they don't use a red bean.
They use the lava egg yolk.
Lot better. Look good and taste good.
Wow.
Yeah, we get it. You have an Apple Watch. The tofu was so smooth. It looked like it was like plastic. Have you ever seen tofu so silky? Mark it. Twerk that dan tai. Am I wrong to say it's the best dan tai I've ever had at a dim sum restaurant?
Pretty good. Never steer me wrong. Never, never, never.
Wrong channel. What's your favorite dish?
The lava egg yolk sesame ball, freaking bust.
What was your favorite dish?
Everyone here is my favorite dish. They make it so good. Really tasty and look good, just like me.
Ew. Oh, my favorite dish was probably the dan tai. I was really surprised how good the dan tai was. Hagao and siumai because of how big and bouncy the shrimp was.
Favorite dish?
Yeah.
Hagao and the siumai. They were huge.
Favorite dish?
Siumai is #1 in the world.
Better than China, Hong Kong?
Oh yeah, I never seen that before.
I just want to say, Gung Gung, that you chose another place that we were going to eat today, but that place was closed, so I chose this place and everyone said they liked it, so I win.
I think we came in the right place.
You said any place in Markham would have good dim sum, right? So I'm really interested to see if the other places really live up to the place we just went to, New Century. This was pretty much our best dim sum experience ever. If the other ones are equally as good as this place, then people in Canada are pretty damn spoiled. Oh, Canada. They won an award. There was an Olympic competition for dim sum making. Canada might take home the gold. US would come in like 5th.
Maybe top 10.
We really glazed this place.
I've heard of shopping halls, but have you heard of dim sum halls?
It's like curling 20s. Skedaddle.
That's daddle.
Skedaddle.
Daddle.
Skedaddle.
Daddle.
I know a bathroom hate to see me come in.
I can't let you go, baby. I just wanna tell you that. No, 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 no.
Now, I was very excited about the next spot. Many people said to go to First Markham Place and eat at the food court. And if it's one thing about me, I love food court food. But this isn't a Panda Express chicken teriyaki Auntie Anne's food court. This is an Asian mall with over 170 stores and 24 vendors in the food court. Now, honestly, we could make a whole video on just this place alone, but today we're trying the favorites of many, the barbecue restaurants. Now, walk into the food court and the first thing you'll see are long lines for all the Chinese barbecue spots. Not just one of them, all of them. So how did I choose which one to get? I went to the one with the longer line. Hey man, I'll wait a little longer for some good food.
So I was told about this food court from our followers, Gung Gung. They were like, you gotta go to First Markham Place, the food court, and eat one of the barbecue places. And I just went to the one with the longest line. So, all right, let's try it. And we also went to this boba place in the food court. Huge mango drink. Look how big it is compared to my face. And I got a big ass head.
What do you get back?
Goose.
You bought a goose? You bought a goose?
What are you?
I don't believe you just bought a goose.
This is the goose.
This is a goose?
Barbecue goose.
Barbecue goose, huh?
They were shocked when we ordered it. They were like, you want a goose?
You want a goose?
So, have you ever had goose before?
Of course in China. In Hong Kong too.
You never had it in North America?
No, no, no.
It's my first time having goose too. This was $17. It's good for the goose, it's good for the gander.
What a goose and what a goose again.
It kind of looks like duck.
It's different.
What's the difference?
Okay, don't eat it now. I tell you. Take it. You see underneath the skin?
Yeah.
The duck is the fat. Look at the goose. Underneath, no fat.
It's just lean meat?
Yeah. It's good.
It tastes like duck. I think I like the duck more because I like fat. No bone either? How many years has it been since you've had goose?
Last time in Hong Kong, what years? How many years ago?
I don't know.
Well, I would say in Hong Kong, goose tastes a lot better. And also the color, a lot more rich.
So Hong Kong's goose is better than Canadian goose?
I think so.
Oh, you know, that's why instead of cooking the goose in Canada, they usually put all the goose in their coats. So that's why it don't taste as good, you know?
Leave your part of your eat it. Come on. No, they eat it. You know, Evan, what is the difference? The duck and the coop.
Can you get goose in Boston?
It's illegal.
Eating illegal meats. Illegal poultry.
First bite of goose. Goose. Greasy, but like in a good way. Skin is good.
Tastes like duck. Shout out to Duck from Joyful Garden, makes the best Mai Tais. Okay, so this is the 2-meat rice plate. This is different because we got char siu pork, which is normal with the barbecue meat place, but we also got Hainanese chicken. 3-meat rice plate is $10,
yeah,
but the 2-meat is $9. I think they have 4-meat rice plate for $11.
Oh, very reasonable.
That's like around like $7 USD,
yeah,
which is crazy for that amount of meat. Also comes with soup. We'll save the soup for Papa. I think she like it. Here, Papa, you want the soup? Let's try the Hainanese chicken.
It's too raw for me.
Oh. I've had better Hainanese chicken, but it's still really good with the ginger scallion on top. Let's try the char siu too. And this is fat.
Oh, yum. Oh.
Oh. It's a good thing Canadians have free healthcare because with all these food options, people would get heart attacks all the time, you know? All these fatty, greasy meat options. But honestly, I think this place is pretty good. I don't know if it's worth waiting in line for. I think the thing that draws people is how cheap it is and the variety of choices that you can't normally get at a barbecue meat place, like goose and Hainanese chicken. You don't normally see that in barbecue meat places. Would you eat here again or what?
Of course. If I come back to Canada, I eat here again.
So I have to ask, better than the barbecue in Boston?
Here is very good too, but in Boston is not bad.
Okay, so this is where it kind of evens out, but you know, we are in a food court. It's not like we're at a specific restaurant made for this.
Now between this and the dim sum we ate in Markham, we were stuffed. I don't think we ate again today. Actually, no, we had some Indian food later that night. But it didn't stop my dad from ordering wonton soup at the first Markham place. My dad and grandparents still talk about how it was one of the highlights of the trip, and they were shocked that you could get that quality of wontons in a food court. Sadly, I didn't get it on camera because I was in a food coma. After eating at first Markham place, we'll never be able to look at Chinese food at a mall the same ever again.
Shout out Kendrick Lamar.
While everybody says the best Chinese food in the Toronto area is in Markham, followed by Scarborough, then Mississauga, and then finally Toronto, we'd be remiss if we didn't explore Toronto's Chinatown. The next spot was a place I chose specifically for my grandparents. No recommendations from others, but I had a good feeling about this place. My grandparents haven't had this type of food since the last time they were in Hong Kong, almost 30 years ago. And there was a specific dish they had that my grandma has missed.
Today, we're going to a Hong Kong style cafe. So the difference is between here and back home is there's maybe one or two places where we can go, whereas here there's numerous locations. But this is definitely my style, definitely not bougie, mom and pop, a hidden gem. Actually, I don't even know if it's a hidden gem, I'm just saying that. It sounds good to say. The main reason I'm coming here today is because Chinese grandma has been craving oxtail soup, and I read that this place actually has oxtail soup, and she hasn't had it since she was back in Hong Kong many years ago. So this one is for Chinese grandma.
This is Hong Kong Bistro Cafe. Not fancy at all, with a super extensive menu. When I checked both of those things off, I knew we were in the right spot.
You like this place, Gung Gung?
This is my style.
Part of the Chai Chan Tang, Gung Gung, is the menu's way too big.
I like that.
So many things.
Yeah, just like a cheesecake factory menu. Well, I look at the menu, it makes me remember lots of things. Toronto have everything.
When was the last time you went to a Chai Chan Tang?
Way back to maybe more than 30 years.
So a difference at Hong Kong cafes are usually when you eat Chinese food, you share family style. At these restaurants, you usually have your own dish. And you might think it's crazy my grandparents haven't had this style of food in 30 years. Boston just doesn't have access to these types of places, which is a damn shame. Where else can you find Hong Kong French toast with peanut butter? Finally, a place that doesn't force egg lava down our throats, even though it's good.
It's like crunchy peanut butter.
Finally, a place that doesn't do the French toast with the egg lava.
But it is good.
That's overdone though. Sometimes simplicity is key, you know?
I like it. Oh, we'll make it better.
Smart man, smart man. I make it the best though, right? I make the best French toast.
Yeah. Wait. Have you made it before?
What did he say?
My dad got a beautiful chow mein all to himself. Look at that steam. Eating that will definitely clear your skin up. My sister ordered a salad because we've been eating like crazy. She regretted it. And as my dad so eloquently stated, it looks like something we'd find in our cat's litter box.
Postmates.
Don't say that. I'm gonna lose my appetite.
Of course, we gotta wash it down with the Hong Kong milk tea and a lemon honey iced tea.
Very good. Personally prefer Taiwan.
Okay. Better than an Arnold Palmer.
Just right. Very good.
Don't get your crusties on it.
Very good.
Tastes like diabetes.
Diabetes.
We also got escargot. No special reason. It had a heart next to it on the menu, and the Paris Olympics were playing on the TVs. And honestly, I was just curious.
See that escargot.
Clearly you don't know how to be an influencer.
No, I don't. Escargot tastes like mashed potatoes.
I never seen it in Hong Kong before. Tin Law.
I like it.
You like it, Mom?
No special favor.
Papa likes it.
She's smarter than me.
Yeah. How smart can she be? She married you.
No, because Papa supported you because you ordered that. And can I say good?
We ordered their club sandwich, but it wasn't any ordinary club sandwich. Also, the fries they served with it are the best fries in the world. Debate a wall.
I don't know what these style fries are called, but these are definitely the best style fries. So the super crispy ones, not the potato wedges, not waffle fries, not sweet potato fries. I think these are world-renowned. Sandwich for you, big guy, my boy.
Let me see the consists of. There's egg,
Spam?
and tomato, and lettuce. Wow, they're a big bite, you know.
Yeah. Good? Yes, sir.
You ordered that?
Yeah.
You always do good job.
Ordering? Yeah. If I can't cook, I can order.
You're right.
So what's different about the club sandwich, instead of like bacon, they put duck skin, I think, I'm pretty sure.
Skin.
Hey, Evan, you got a goose?
Shout out Duck, Joyful Garden.
He makes the best Mai Tais in the world.
Okay, so it wasn't duck or goose, it was chicken skin. But that doesn't change the fact that this sandwich was elite. Now, remember when I said Grandma wanted an oxtail soup and that was the whole reasoning for coming here? Well, they ran out of oxtail soup. But there was a happy ending, as there was a soup she actually likes more. The Russian borscht soup. I don't even know if I pronounced that right. A tomato-based soup with all the veggies my grandma loves.
Try it. You know, Mom, it's hot right now, but you see? Oh, yeah, Mom. It's very good. Yeah.
Yes, I make one. Yeah, I make it.
All right, so they ran out of oxtail soup, but it just so happened they ran out of oxtail soup, but they have the rice, so we got that. Papa got the Russian soup, which she actually likes better because they have that instead. It worked out.
Life crazy.
Okay.
Look how happy she is.
One of the better dishes we ordered, the curry beef brisket with spaghetti.
That looks good.
Good choice with the beef brisket curry. That was good.
And a childhood favorite of my grandpa's, baked pork chop over fried rice.
Look cheap, have fun. Look good, a lot of work.
When was the last time you had it?
Oh, when I was a kid, every time that my uncle go on to the doctor, he always want me to carry the things for him. After things are done, and we always go on to American restaurant, order that.
It's my favorite dish too.
Yes, I love it. Tomato. There's all the sauce. There's the pork chop. And there's the rice.
Normally I don't even like pork chop because it's dry, but they cook it nice.
Take me back. Chantang gotta have that order. If without that order, there's another Chantang. And oxtail too. Tom, you try it?
A lot better than Baby Cafe.
The pork chop was like kind of like a batter though, right? It was like a katsu.
Exactly. I expected it to be a little more hard, but it's soft. Easy to eat.
And as Grandpa said, no Hong Kong cafe is complete without oxtail. And while they were out of the soup, they had the oxtail with rice.
You know the food is good because everybody locked in, nobody talking to each other. Or we just don't like each other and we're all paid actors and we don't really know each other. Hey Gung, so if you live here, would you come here more?
Yes. Every week you buy it.
Hell no.
But most importantly, the woman working here was the best. I'm not sure if she was the owner, but she was so hospitable to every customer. And those are the restaurants I love. Places that make you feel comfortable, even though you're in another country.
Enjoy.
Thank you.
Any Chinatown you go to in the world has got that distinct Chinatown smell.
Are you sure you didn't just fart?
After lunch, we had to stop and get boba. This Taiwanese chain is popping up everywhere. I was just in New York, and it recently opened up with super long lines. They're actually opening up a spot in Boston too, but we had to get a sneak preview. Man, Canada has everything.
So I've had this place once in New York. I think I like the one in New York better. Zero sugar, no boba, no ice. Real sickos know.
So the last stop of our trip is the infamous Fishman Lobster Clubhouse restaurant. Say that 10 times fast. Now you might have seen it on other people's food pages where they say things like, you need to try the best restaurant in Toronto. Normally I would skip over tourist traps like this, but for this one, we had to try it for ourselves.
Welcome to Toronto's #1 tourist attraction for suckers besides spending $50 to go up the CN Tower. Oh, Canada.
Restaurants, it looks big. A lot of lobster. Around the whole wall, there's all lobster.
Now here you can order meals for a set price, and everything was expensive. Like, god damn.
Wow, these prices are crazy.
Diabolical even. This is the originator, the original lobster tower. So Boston just copied it. Right, Gung Gung?
Huh?
Talking about the price point, in Boston it was $25 a pound, Gung Gung. How much was it here?
$32 a pound. Crazy.
So we'll see if it's worth it. You know, like I said, it's the #1 tourist attraction for a reason, but you know, we'll see.
So we got the Lobster Mountain dinner for 6 to 8 people. That comes with the soup of the day. Now I can't tell you what soup this was. I can just say that it reminds me of my grandma's soup.
It's like the kind of soup that you want to drink when you're sick.
So mom's chicken noodle soup from a can. Gung Gung, what kind of soup is it?
What kind of chicken? It's good.
Worth $400?
The soup? No.
Really good.
The best soup you've ever had?
I wouldn't say that.
How about you, Dad? You liked it?
He doesn't drink soup, but he likes it.
Spending damn near $400 will make you like soup and drink soup. Look how clear this broth is. You could probably swim in it and it'll clear all your pores and everything.
You should try it.
I might bathe in it later. Maybe they'll sell it in bulk. It reminds me of the soup that my grandma on my dad's side would make. Kind of reminds me of my childhood. Does it remind you of Ging soup a little bit?
Obviously, you gotta have some vegetables. So we got poached snow pea tips with goji berry, aka dao miu.
Dao miu solid, could use a little more garlic.
Then we got the lobster fried rice. You're telling me a lobster fried this rice?
Lobster fried rice. If you're gonna eat fried rice, might as well make it extravagant. Lobster fried rice.
Of course, no dinner is complete without the sweet and sour pork.
Does it live up to the best ones you've had?
Yeah, it's crispy and good, yeah.
Ulo yolk. It's crispy and it's got that airiness in it. I think Korean fried chicken and you bite into it, it's got air in it. That's what I like in the sweet and sour pork.
Now this one was different, but low-key it might have been one of the sneaky best dishes we got. The diced beef tenderloin with dry garlic.
Tender.
Like you.
Oh, yeah, I like sweet.
Everything's so good. And it has a beef, the juicy, salty, tender.
It's really good.
Now all that is good and great, but it's not the reason we came here. Let me show you the main reason we came here.
It is now game time. Round 1.
Fight.
Here we go again.
The 10-pound lobster mountain, cooked Hong Kong style. But what I soon found out wasn't what I thought it would be.
They gave us gloves. I gotta take my glasses off. I gotta lock in. Wow, that's a good piece. All that meat. A little spicy. If you ask me if it tastes better than the one in Boston, I'll tell you yes because I'm a sucker for instant gratification and recency bias. So I'll just say this one's better because I can taste it in my mouth right now.
Those are some big words. Recency bias.
When I eat lobster, my vocabulary expands.
What's your favorite meal?
Out of all of this,
Yeah.
a little bit of everything, a melange, as they say.
Good meat.
Hey, yo, Gung Gung better than Quincy's?
Oh, not better. They should have learned, but they can't learn that too.
A lot of people imitate, but they can't duplicate.
I think the lobsters are bigger right here.
So it's wider as opposed to taller, but it is girthier.
Yeah, it seems like the bigger lobster. It's good.
So it's worth it more here. Would you come back here?
If I was here, I would make a trip for it.
Lobster was crispy and the french fries were delicious.
Those are the best French fries, those style of fries.
Them psoriasis fries be hitting different.
That speaks to me because I do have psoriasis. You are what you eat.
You have dermatitis.
Dermatitis fries.
The fries already look better.
They're the crispy fries that we talked about earlier. Every piece consistently with a fat piece of meat. And it's actually like a soy garlic glaze on it, you know? If you ever had Korean fried chicken, it kind of tastes like that. It makes it addicting. I keep eating it. My Chinese grandma just said she's never seen me eat lobster like this before. She's proud of me. Chinese grandma says I'm gonna get fat one day if I keep eating like this. You know what would go good with it? A Mai Tai. And nobody makes the best Mai Tai in the world like Duck from Joyful Garden.
Shout out Duck.
No meal is complete without dessert. Green tea, red bean jelly. Cheers to Toronto, my new favorite city for Chinese food. It'd be Boston. Last one's in the building. I feel like LeBron, you know, last one in the gym, putting up shots. Last one in the restaurant, eating lobster. Greatness doesn't come easy. Greatness comes at a sacrifice. Put this shirt in the Raptors is getting retired one day. Right, Gung Gung? Yeah. It was worth the hype. And I would say, yes, it's better than the one in Boston. If you haven't watched that video of the secret Chinatown and the lobster tower we had there, definitely watch that video after this, because it's still worth it.
Watch your video.
This is not as good as Toronto, I hate to say. Celtics are still better than the Raptors, though.
Shout out Scotty Barnes.
Leaving Toronto tomorrow, good last meal in Toronto, would you say?
Good food and trip. Yeah, because you smart, you are rich. With a good trip.
Shout out to you guys for letting me know all the good places to eat. But it wouldn't have been possible without you. I mean, it could have been, and it would have been, because I can use Yelp, I can use Google. Listen to you guys more than Yelp and Google. Good last meal in Toronto, good trip, good times with the family. Let us know what city our family should travel to next time. Peace.
That gave me the ick. Oh.
Hey Duck, let me get a Mai Tai. Make that a double. I wish I was in Toronto. I miss Toronto. Duck, let me get another one. Best Mai Tais in the game. Bruh. All right, Gunga, just say it.
Stop your father laughing first. He laughing. He laughing. He laughing, making me laughing. You want to go?